Hey everybody, I am here tonight with Viscounts of the West Kingdom, part of the West Kingdom trilogy from Renegade and Garphill games. I'll give a brief overview of the game. I think a lot of people have seen it though. If you haven't, there's some great how to plays and stuff like that over there. But I'm just playing casually, and hopefully my audio is synced up correctly tonight. There's been a couple times where there's been some weird delays, but anyway, yeah. So huge amount of table space for everything. I couldn't quite get everything in camera with it still being clear, but we'll talk about it all. If you're just joining me, feel free to ask questions and talk about the game, whatever. I don't have the expansions. I'm looking forward to the new expansions coming out and seeing what is going on with them. But let's just talk about all this real quick. So you have your player board, and this changes every time. But you also have these boards out here that change. They can be flipped over based on player count. I have it set up for a single player game. You have your Viscount pieces that go out based on starting cards that show you what resources you get and where you start. I also had a starting card of my, I guess, leader is Guntrim that I got. So there's Guntrim. And you have kind of the recruit cost and then symbols that they get for doing the four main actions of doing inscription and manuscripts, or building, or trading, or doing noble stuff. And if you do noble stuff, you get to go to the castle here. So those are the four main actions. And then you can also either dismiss people who are on the rondel here, or you can recruit them to your cause and they go to your discard pile. So that's kind of that. Yeah, if you have questions or comments, because I do play poorly sometimes, especially when I'm streaming, feel free to ask or make comments later on if you watch this later on. One of the things I really like about this is this unique collision that happens between kind of your light side and your dark side, because there are criminals in the game. Like this one is a criminal here with the symbol. I'll zoom in on that. But so with this criminal symbol, it counts as a wild. You can use it for any of the four main actions, but it means also that you're going to be sending your darker side up over here, and there might be other bad things that might happen. Although you might want to get more debts, and that's one thing that's in this game too, is there are debts, and this is one of my starting ones from my resources that I got. So there's debts. They start out as 2 negative points, they flip over, and then you get a resource out of them in this game when they're canceled. And you also have deeds that can flip over to approved deeds, and this one I have as an approved deed because of the starting resources I got. So that's all the kind of get going stuff that I'm going to talk about. Here's my starting cards, and I need to decide what I'm going to do. You also have these starting symbols. I'm over here for this game, so for starting this game, so I have to decide where I'm going to go. I think what I'm going to do first is just, I have 6 money, 2 inkwells, because I had 2 resources of any kind I wanted to start, so I think I'm going to, if I played the lender, I could go 1 space over and just get a bunch of money. Money is good for recruiting people, but also I kind of want to, I don't know, I think, so at the bottom of these cards are different things that like ongoing abilities, or here, I'll just show you this one. Either ongoing abilities, which is kind of a circular thing, or like this one is when they fall off your tableau board, then you get the benefit. I'm just trying to take a look now because I didn't do this before, and I probably should have before I started the game. What people I want to recruit out here, because every time you recruit or dismiss, you're going to get the benefit in the top right hand corner. of these cards, but when you dismiss, you also get the left-hand side. So I want to see if there's anything I really want. I don't know that there is, but I do know that I'm going to want money to recruit and dismiss people because they both cost. So I'm going to just play the lender, and that gives me 4 trading icons, and I'll go there between my starting and hers. So 4 trading icons, and this is what we'll do. We'll just I don't need to keep that there, so we'll put this here and push this up just a little bit so we can see what's going on with that. So I get 4 money, so I can just put this one here, and that gives me another 5. That's what this is a 5 and a 10 card. So I have 10 money. I'm not going to put it onto the 10 because I don't think I need to right now. So, but I do have 10 money, and I can recruit the matchman, or not matchman, watchman right now if I want for 1, or I could dismiss because it has a matching icon. If I do that, then I would also get the benefits, but that's not a great benefit because right now it would let me reorganize my, not reorganize, but reshuffle my discard pile and then put that into my draw pile again. I don't really want that. I do like that when it falls off the board, I can either remove a card from the game or recruit for free. That's nice, but I'm gonna waste my money. We're just gonna start really simple. I'm not doing that, and we will get going with the AI. So when the AI goes, you look here and you see symbols at the top, but then you go through any steps that are listed. Like this one is gain its favored resource. So on this board, and there are 4 different AI boards. On this board, this one likes to get stone because it's the builder one basically. That's its favorite action to do, so it's going to get a stone. Even though it has 3 stone, it doesn't have 6 stone yet. So it'll get a stone, and it will move its Viscount up 1, and then if it can build, it will build, and it can because it has 1 builder icon here and 1 on it's printed, and then it has 4, so it'll do the most expensive build it can, which is a 5. So it will take 3 of those, and this house here. And I just put it on the nearest one, and it's going to get a red card for free, a deed for free. So that's already not good for me, but oh hey, how's it going, Clay? Just explaining what I'm doing. I tried to stop by and I'll watch your public market stream the other day, but I couldn't find you guys. So that's everything for the AI, and nothing got changed with its alignment. All right, and this is what I have in hand. But hope you are doing well. Yeah, I've been having fun with it. I got it to compare a couple of S.J. Macdonald's games, and I know that new expansions are coming, and I've enjoyed this one a lot. I think it's a lot of fun. I think it has a lot going for it. The AI is really smart. So what do I want to do? This is going to move up, and I could take any action that I have on my board, which right now is only trading. I could get a bunch of stone. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to play my thief. So that does put this purple symbol on here, which means I'm going to have to move my dark affinity over like that. There might be another name for it, but I have to do that. I have to move my Viscount 1, and I'm going to do some trading. For every 2, I get a stone. So right now I show 4, so I get 2 stone. Doing okay. Just found out yesterday. Oh no. Well, at least you have some board games and things to do in your basement, Legos and board games and stuff. I'm sorry to hear that. I think that's going to be the case for a lot of people over the next few weeks. because of how things are going. But I forgot where I was. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, so that happened. We got that, and I could still just recruit this one if I wanted. You know what? You know what? We're going to go backwards. I'm going to take that back. I'm going to do a take backsies. I'm putting that back. I'm going to spin to silver. So now I'm down to 9 silver instead of 10. And I'm going to do a take backsies to move one farther because I want more inkwells. So I can get 2 inkwells instead of 2 stone. And that's what I'm going to do. So now 2 inkwells, and I can recruit the tinker instead. That's part of the reason I did the take backsies, because I really like the tinker. So I'm going to spend the 2 silver. I'm not dismissing them, so I don't get the left side benefits, but I just get the right side benefits. And it goes in my discard, but my white good guy side token does go up because of that. And that's the end of my turn. I already drew up my cards. And it's the AI's turn again. And we'll see what the AI gets. The AI gets to flip a card, and it generally wants to flip debts first, but I have more deeds, so it's going to flip a deed. Not I do, but it does. It has more deeds than debts, so it's going to flip that one, and then it's going to move its Viscount twice. And then if it can, it wants to do the manuscript. So with that, it has no inkwells, and it's not showing any crosses except for this one, so it won't be able to do that. And the AI can always take any action, even though it always stays on the outer track, because there's an outer track and an inner track here. So it can't do that. So what it wants to do then is build if it can, and it has 1, 2, 3, 3 build, and so it doesn't have to spend a stone, and it will do that, and it will take this one. Oh, it should have gotten a card from when I built last time. And it will take this one and place it on that gold, get a gold, and get another card into its discard. So those are its advanced cards. Can't wait to check out the South Tigris. Yeah, that one looks really cool. I'm looking forward to that a lot. I've only seen bits and pieces, but what I've seen looks cool. Do you know if the Mico came back to do the artwork for that? Because I know that Shem's brother was doing some artwork. North Sea and West Kingdom had some hits and misses, but overall, yeah, same. I really liked the North Sea trilogy. I like the West Kingdom even better. So it built, and it gets another card too. So we'll also do that. Oh, no, wait. I always forget. Does the AI take a card? I'm doing all this talking. And the AI, when it has that one symbol... Oh, yeah, okay. So it already got a card, but it would have dismissed this card out of the game. That's what would have happened. Pretty sure the Mico came back. That's cool. Because I not that the other artwork was bad, but I prefer this. I know some people don't love it, but I do prefer this type of artwork. On these games, at least. Okay, back to my turn. I can play my abbot, my laborer, or a trader. I think we'll go like this. And let's see, if I played the trader, I would get a 4-for-1 on flipping cards. And I do need to get rid of that debt. So I could do that and recruit this guy still. So I think I want to do that. I'm going to do that now. Play that trader, move up only 1, and then I have with this, oh, I forgot, I got to move that up because that's a skull, but that gives me 4 of those icons, and I can flip my debt to that side, and I'll take another inkwell, and then I can recruit this Kaji old foreman over here. And when I do that, I get to move my light side affinity up again. And that's my turn as I draw my next card. And back to the AI. The AI is going to, let's see here, it's going to this is the one okay, so it's going to discard another card out of the game. It's going to get, that's okay. I don't really like the peddler. He's got, I don't know that he's being very nice to a cat there either. So the peddler's gone. Move my AI's Viscount 3, and then if he can, he will, or they will do some manuscripting. Can't do that, so we'll flip a card, and now it's tied for which one has the most. So we'll flip its debt, and that is flipped, and it wants stone again, and it wants another stone from this card. So that's what the AI did. And on my turn, I gotta look at what my cards are. Okay, so now we have the financier. If I discard if I use the financier, this is not, this is mandatory, it's not optional. I have to discard, and then I gain 2 coins. And here, this little lightning symbol means that it happens immediately versus when it drops off. So, okay, so first of all, I'm going to get to flip one when this drops off. And so I flip a deed to the 3-point side, which is nice. And I got to decide. So do I want to do that financier, do another trading action, which is kind of boring at this point? Or I can start doing some stuff with manuscripts. I think I want to start doing some stuff with manuscripts, especially because this one is nice down here, and I could get there. I could get 1, 2, and get next to that. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to play the abbot, and I can go 1, 2, down there, and with that, I have to spend 3 crosses or inkwells, or actually I just have to spend 1 because I have this, and I need to move that up because that's my reminder. So I have 1, 2 crosses, and 1 inkwell, and I get this blue manuscript, which immediately lets me recruit anywhere on the table for free and get the benefit. I'm going to take, let's see, I think I'm going to take this Tinkerer again because it gives me the noble symbol and the build symbol, and later on when I get to use it, but immediately I'm going to make a collision happen. So we're going to make that collision happen. And there's a reminder of how you're supposed to do things in order up here. So I took my main action. I can recruit right now if I want to, right here. And I'm going to go ahead and do that because that anytime after these meet up, it pushes it in the direction that they're going. Oh, except that's not, in some ways, this is worse than this because I actually want the debt because I want to flip more debt later on. So I'm not gonna recruit there right now because if I do that, then I won't get the debt. I want the debt. I want the money. I'm not gonna do it, even though I kind of want that card. Okay, so I'm not gonna recruit. So we resolve the collision, and as I resolve the collision, that means I get a debt. I get a deed. And 2 money. Then we look at the AI's board, and the AI, I was right in the middle when that happened, would have gotten to reshuffle. It doesn't care about reshuffling. So that's not a big deal. And then I draw my card, and it's back to the AI. AI is going to do things. All right. The AI wants to, let's see here. The AI wants to do these things, the AI wants to get rid of a card again. So it's going to ditch this card. And then it wants to move twice. And then it wants to do the noble action, but only if it can spend at least 3. It has this symbol, though. And it has 2 gold. So it's going to go ahead and do that. It's going to spend both the gold, which gives it 3 symbol. And put 2 workers into the castle right there. So that's not enough for that to trigger yet, but that'll trigger once there are 3 of its own workers or more than 3 workers total. So that's not going to do anything. And then it comes back to me. All right. Okay. One of the mistakes I made early on when I was playing the solo is when it had the kind of play symbol cards, instead of discarding these cards out here, I was giving it its advanced cards faster into its deck, which made its deck way overpowered, and it was beating me. That's bad. That was bad. So, okay, so this is going to fall off. I don't have to move this up this time because the skull is no longer on my board, unless I play a skull, but I don't have a skull. I have these cards. And I'm going to do something with that. The dopey little squire here, the really tired laborer, and the financier. I don't have any gold, so that's not great. I don't have any stone. That's not great. So let's go ahead and do the financier. I'm going to have to discard a card from my hand or from my draw pile. I think I'm just going to get rid of the dopey squire from my hand. And then I get 2 money. And then I have to decide where I'm moving, because it can go 1. Can't go this way up because that arrow points down. There are little tiny arrows on the board, so 1, 2, 3, or I could go 1, 2, 3. I think I want to go, let's see, get another inkwell. I don't care about money right now, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and get another inkwell. And that gives me money anyway because of the trader's power. It's an ongoing one. And then, do I want to recruit this builder who lets me reshuffle my cards around? Yeah. Because it also lets me discard cards out of my deck later on, which can be a really good thing. Oh, from my deck out of the game, or just from my hand, or draw a pile. So I'm gonna go ahead and recruit that woodcutter for 3. Plus she has a building symbol. That happened, and then no alignment stuff happened, so I draw back up to my hand size of 3 out here, but I don't shuffle that until I need to draw again. And there's Guntram. So Guntram's coming soon. We go back to the AI. The AI is going to move that over, move that over, move that over, and let's see what the AI has. The AI has this card. Oh, I think my there we go. Okay. The AI is going to move this alignment for the first time in a while. It is going to move its Viscount 3 spaces, 1, 2, and 3. And then it's going to try to do the noble. Can't, because it did that last turn. Can it build? Yes, it can. It's showing no build symbols, but it has 3 stone. So it's going to build its next little house here, and it has to go here, which gives it no benefit because it doesn't want to get rid of cards. I don't think I haven't had that one come up again before. So let's make sure that the AI, I don't think it cares about that. Yeah, I don't think it wants to get rid of a brown card. It's not going to do that. We're just going to say that it's not going to do that. So it's like a null action for the AI. on that part, but it did get to build, which it likes doing, and then it shuffles its discard back into its draw and gets to move that up. Can you ask what kind of camera I'm using for your overhead shot? Looks great. It's the Logitech Brio 4K one. Pretty affordable. You can find them on sale sometimes. Overall, I'm pretty happy with it, but sometimes it's a little bit washed out looking, so I've had to tweak the color input on it on my computer. But yeah, Logitech Brio 4K. So there's that, and okay, it did all that. It's back to me. All right, so the question is, do I want to use Guntram now or later? I can use him when he falls off to take a red and flip the debt, which I like doing. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get Guntram going. Plus, I have a cross showing, so I will do that. And yeah, I hope that helps. I guess I should say, because this will be on YouTube later, Logitech is not a sponsor. If they want to be, they can send me extra stuff, though. So those go over there. That falls off. I get no benefit. So I have 2 crosses showing, 2 trading bags showing. So I could do either, but what I'm going to do is I like inkwell stuff, so I'm going to go down here because this one also has a symbol for the take a red card. So I'm going to use my 1, 2, and then 1 inkwell and take one of those and get a red card immediately. A deed, another deed for me. And because that's a good thing. I like getting all those, as many as I can. Plus our points. Okay, so that was that. Do I want to? I don't really like the peddler. I could just dismiss. Oh, no, I can't because I didn't use the trade. But this is the one that gives me inkwells when collision's happening. Because there are different peddlers. Like the other one gives you gold. I like this is the one I want based on the strategy I'm doing. So I'm going to recruit this peddler for 2, and then I immediately get to move this up. And I need to draw a card. So shuffle and draw, and then it's the AI's turn again. All right, what did I even get? Oh, the Grouchy Foreman. Okay, so that falls off. That goes that way. That goes that way. And the AI is going to. It is going to do this. It's going to get 2 stone because it likes building things. And then it wants to move twice. And then it wants to build if it can. That's, let's see here. It has 1 build. Yep, it has 1 more 3 that it can do. So it's going to build. And it will spin both of those that it just got and build out here, which means that it gets to I keep messing this up. I need to remember it wants to do the thing. The thing that it wants to do. Okay, yeah. Plus sign means it wants to, and that's what this is. It wants to add an advance card. Okay, so it adds an advance card, and then it moves this alignment this way. Did that because of this, and then it shuffles its discard back into its hand, and it's back to me. I think I'm doing okay this game. I'm not sure though. There's times when I'm like, and the AI just gets me. I beat it once in the past couple of days, but it's sneaky about getting what it needs. It's good at what it's efficient. So okay, so I have my journeyman. When it falls off, I can get a card for free off the board. And I I think that, and I get to go up on my white. I don't want the labor right now because I don't have any stone. The foreman isn't great either. So yeah, I'm gonna use the journeyman. Abbott's going away, and I will use the journeyman. And now I have 4 trader symbols showing, so I could go 1, 2, 3, 4. I could go 1, 2, 3, 4. I could go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are the same, so I think I'll just go right. It's a question of do I want this one or this one? I think I want to go here. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll do that. Lots of ways to get there. That way I can recruit this overseer. Yeah, but I have 4 trading bags shown, so I get 2 gold. Because I need to start thinking about how to get some people moved into the castle, I think. And then I can recruit this overseer for 2 money, and I have 5 right now, so get change and recruit the overseer. Move that way. Yeah, that was good. I think I'm good with that. And then draw back up. And back to the AI. The AI wants to get a deed. It's going to get points. This is what I hate. When it starts being able to shuffle its deck back in, and then it gets a bunch of points and ends the game quicker also. 2, 3, 4. That's when it gets annoying. And if it can, it wants to do nobles. It can't do nobles. Can't build because it only has 2, and it's only able to build more expensive things now, so that's good. Can't build, so it's going to get a debt and flip a deed. That's almost as bad though, so because it flips cards quickly. And that is that. So it already has 7 points on deeds. I have, let's see, 6, 9 on deeds. Okay. Yeah, all right. This will fall off of here. This will go this way. And I'm going to play my thief. Let's make this collision happen soon. I'll play my thief. And let's see, we get to move 1. And I can't move down, so I can't use anything down there, which is unfortunate. I would like to use more inkwells, but I think yeah, my only choice is to move over here. So I just get another gold, which is fine. 2 gold, because that counts for that. And we're going to put the gold all on the Viscount's face. There we go. And do I want to recruit this person who lets me do money for nobles? And he is a noble, and I can rearrange these things. Yeah, let's do that. Money for nobles, but I can rearrange my cards. Do I want to rearrange my cards? I don't think I want to rearrange my cards. I think I want this to happen more often than anything. If anything, and I want this to happen. I want to be able to get a card and move my white disc over. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave everything where it's at. That's my turn, and then draw back up. Let's see what we get. We got the Tinker, because we have, I think, 2 of those in there. I don't know. And then AI we'll call it Al. And so Al is gonna do this. So it wants to shuffle its cards back into its deck, move its Viscount 1. I hate the shuffling of the cards. Alright, move its Viscount 1. And can it do nobles? No. Can it build? No. So it gets a deed and debt. That's bad. Okay. A deed and a debt. And then we go to next turn, and this is cool. Okay, so my turn, this will move up because my skull here, this will fall off. And we'll resolve this first. I'm going to take a deed and flip that. So I'm going to take one more gold, I think, because if I have 5 gold, I can put 3 people in the tower and do some cool things with that in the castle. So I'm going to take a gold for my resource for flipping that. And then we're going to play the Tinker. And the Tinker comes out and gives me 2 movement. And then I can take the cross action, the manuscript action. So 1, 2. And that's unfortunate because I wish I would have been able to be here. Oh, this is next to that too, also, isn't it? Yeah, that's next to it. No, it's not. That's not next to it. It's in that. Okay, yeah. Because I really want this one because it's another blue one and I already have a blue one. Oh well. It is what it is. So I'm going to. I have a lot of building coming up, and that's a building, so I can do some building. So I'm gonna. Okay, so I have 1, 2. I have to pay 1 inkwell to get this one. I get this and get a resource. So this time I'm going to take a stone. First time I'm going to take a stone so that I can do some building. Maybe if I get 1 more stone, then I could build this and have additional movement with my with my Viscount, which would be good. I do want to check one thing. Okay. Yep. Okay. So that's that. Do I want to recruit this guy? Yes, because I want to take the noble action. So I'm going to recruit the enforcer for. Oh, I don't have 3 money. I don't have 3 money, so I can't recruit the enforcer right now. All right. So that's that. And because I only have 2 money, I actually am kind of poor right now. So I get the stupid peddler, who's mean to cats, maybe, and that goes in my hand. And we go back to here. And what's the AI going to do? The AI is going to it's going to move up its white token. It's going to move its Viscount 3. 1, 2, 3. And then it wants to do noble actions. Can't do that. Can't build. So it's going to get another debt. Oh, gosh. And it's going to flip a deed over. So that's great for it. Bad for me. Oh, no, wait. It can't do that. Wait. It can. It has enough. I forgot to look at the symbols at the top. It can do this. So we're going to put that back. So going backwards, it can do the noble action. So it's going to send 2 workers to the castle, which is like the best situation for me because that's nothing right now. That's just a big nothing. Okay, that's good. I'm fine with that. That was a much better turn for me than I thought. Okay, good. And then, all right, we said we were going to start doing some building. Let's start doing some building or get ready to do some building. These move the same, so either way. You know what? Can we get more stone? How could we get some stone up here? So if we move 1, 2, we can get. Okay. So we're gonna do this first. The journeyman's gonna drop off. This moves up because of this, and I can recruit for free. So I'm going to take that enforcer, which means I get another debt. Okay. And also this moves here, so we're going to have a collision. I like that. And now I take my turn. Anything that happens with this will happen at the end. So if I can recruit somebody that has, the only person that has it is this, and then we move this way. I don't know if that's a big deal or not. You know what? I'm fine taking on more debt. I'm fine taking on debt. We're going to do it. Okay, so this peddler, because we're going to get an inkwell too. So this peddler is getting played. And we're going to move 1, 2. We have 4 showing, so we're going to get 2 more stone, which is good for when we start building here in a minute. And then that was our main action. Do I want to recruit this person for 1 and move my cards around? No. Yes. Yes, I do. I'm going to do this. I'm going to pay the 1. I'm going to recruit this person so that I can move those 2 around like I just did. And then, because I want this gold. And then, well, but if that goes away, then I'm not going to have my, never mind. No, I don't want to do that because I want to have my, here's how we're going to move it around because I do want to recruit that person. We're going to move it around like that, which is interesting. But, okay, so that all happened. We recruited, we moved around. Now the collision gets resolved, so we are right here in the middle. That would have let me move my stuff around anyways, but that's okay. I want to have the architect in there. The architect is in there. The architect is good. So we were in the middle. So that doesn't let me move around. That would let them move around. Anyways, I did the right thing. Nothing's messed up. I get a debt and a deed. And I need to start flipping some of those. And then I draw my card. And we are back into it with the AI. The AI is going to do some things again. What is the AI going to do again? The AI likes to build as usual. So the AI is first going to dismiss this one. Again, get it out of the game. Okay, fine. And then it's going to move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nay. All right. And then it will build if it can. It can't. So it will flip whatever it has the most of. Right now it has tied, deeds, and debts. So it's going to flip 1 debt and get a stone. And then get another stone because that's what it likes to get. And that is the AI's turn. Okay, that was interesting. Not bad. Not bad. All right, so back to me. I can play my Tinker, who gives me inkwells when he falls off instead of gold. This will fall off, and I go back up there because my skull here. I need, yeah, inkwells are good. I've been using those up, and these are going to get more expensive out here, so why not? So we'll play this Tinker. And I have 2 buildings showing, 2 build. So I could go 1, 1, 2. And I could either take a stone or a red card. I want a red card. I like the deeds. So I will build, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will build this building, which gives me additional movement with my Viscount. And I will put that right there. And take a deed. Another point. And another chance to get more points than the AI on that if we can make the debts run out first. We'll have to see. Let's have to see how that's going. Okay, so I did that. And yeah, that just gives, I have to spend my stone. That's what I have to do. Okay, that's that. Do I want to recruit? I only have 1 money to recruit, so I can't recruit anybody. because this Chevalier is 3. So I'm gonna have to get some money soon, probably. And I don't know. Okay. Take a new card, and it's the woodcutter. The woodcutter. Interesting. I did make that choice, didn't I? And then move these up. The AI is going to flip a card. This time there are more deeds than debts, so we'll flip one of those, and then we'll move 2, 1, 2, and then it's going to do a manuscript if it can. It doesn't have any inkwells. Build if it can. It has 1 over here and 1 here, so that's 2, and 2 stone is 4. Not enough because it has already built its cheapest building, so it won't build. So it will get another deed and flip a debt. It is now debt-free, and it has another deed, so that is very junky, and it will take another stone so that it can build next time, maybe. But that was a good turn for the AI, bad turn for me whenever the AI has a good turn. So let's do the grouchy foreman, but first this will fall off. We get the gold. We have to move this up because of the skull here. And we will put the grouchy foreman down. We could build because we actually, with this skull, have 3 building icons here. So we have to move 2 first, though. So we'll go 1 and 2. And with that, I could either take a resource or I could move up 1 on my good alignment track. I'm going to do that, because then we also get this benefit here. Oh, I have to either get a card out of the game, or I have to... where's that from? Is that from my hand? Hand or draw pile? Yeah, okay, hand or draw pile. That's interesting. I do have to do that too, before I... You know what? I'm just gonna get rid of the woodcutter. The woodcutter's gone. I did that. So the woodcutter's gone. I'm gonna build for 3. I don't have any stone, but I don't need any because I can do that. And then move my alignment up. I did that already. I already moved that. And then I will I could rearrange all these if I want to. I don't want to, though. Yeah, I do. I like having a wild out there. So I'm going to move... but I don't know what's coming next. You know what? I really want to have... I'm going to leave that there. That's what's happening with that. And then I could... feel like I could do one more. Oh, yeah, I have to discard a card. That's mandatory. It's up here. But then I get to gain a card on the board, and I want to gain something that's going to move this up. So I'm going to take the Friar. Friar's going to move that up. And if I want to, I could pay the 1 to recruit this person who gives me gold, and I could... Do I want to discard something from here? Yeah, why not? I need money either way, so I'm almost out of money. I'm going to get rid of the trader. The trader's going out of the game for me. Or no, sorry, that doesn't go there. That's not out of the game. That's over to here. And... okay, so that's there. And... that was a mandatory action with recruiting this scoundrel. I'm just doing so many things, I'm almost losing my place again. So I get, I do not get this now. I get that when I play her. So, but I did take the mandatory action on the card. I draw up. I can only get 2 now, so I'm going to have to shuffle to draw my third. And then it's the AI's turn again. I feel like that was a good turn of choices. Maybe. I mean, I have way less building on the board, but I'm playing against the one that is a builder, so that's how it goes. Okay, let's see what we get here. I really need to go do the noble action now because I have 6 gold. If I have 2 nobles, yep, okay, and I have the squire in my hand. I'll be able to do that next time. So that's the goal for next time, is start putting stuff up in the castle. So 6 and 8, yep, I'll be able to put 4 people up there. Okay, so now back to the AI. The AI is going to, I'm not going to zoom in this time, the AI is going to take a stone, it's going to move 1 on the board, nay, and then it's going to build. If it can, and it can, because it has 1, 2, 3 of these showing now, which is bad because now it can build this one, which is 7. With the stone, that's 7, and it will go right here and get a stone back. Can't build again, which is what's showing there, which is good that it doesn't get a bonus action, but it definitely did some damage by getting another building out. But probably not the worst thing. Okay, we move this down, move this here, and then let's see here. Oh yeah, we're gonna do the squire. The squire comes out with their fleur de lis and wants to move 2. So we're gonna go 1, 2. Down to here, down to the inner circle, and with this and this fleur de lis and 6 gold, we have enough to put 4 workers and noble workers into the castle. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we get to do the fun thing of redistributing them. So this is how that goes. We go 1, 2, 3, and then I get the bonus immediately in the second layer. Here I can either take a gold or move any worker on this level. I think that's what that is, move a worker. I forget what that is. I don't get to do that enough. Move one of your workers from first tier section of the castle to an adjacent first tier section. That's always optional. So I could, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move this worker here so that maybe I can get some 3 workers over there without getting bumped out, because the AI will bump me out if it can. It will bump me out from here. There were 3 here, and that's the other thing. So if there are more than 3, then you bump, even if they're not the same color. This only happens when you have 3 of the same color. They go up like this. So does that make more sense? You know what? No, I'm taking the gold. I'm going to leave that there. Risk it. Take the gold. And see what happens. All right, that was good. I have no money, so I can't do any recruiting right now. We know what our next thing we have to solve is the lack of money, probably. Or we could do some stuff with crosses. We could do that. But I don't think I have enough equals to get that one. So, all right. AI is going to take its turn. We'll try to just keep this moving along. The AI is going to go up once because it's showing 1 skull, and then it's going to get a debt, and then it's going to move 4, and then it wants to build. It can't build because it's only showing 3 or 1, 2, and then a stone, and it's already built its cheap buildings. So it will flip whichever it has the most of, which is deeds, and go up again and cause a collision. And that means that I can reorder my stuff if I want to. I don't want to, because I want this to fall off. Okay, and it's going to get a deed and a debt and a stone. That was a bad turn. Good turn for it, bad turn for me. Okay. Alright, so now, back to me. This will fall off. I get another inkwell. So I have 4 inkwells and a cross. Not enough to do either of these, so I don't want to do that yet. So I'm going to use my I'm going to use the lender. I think the lender is going to come out because I want to be able to flip these. So the lender is going to do that. Oh, I forgot to move these back. There we go. The lender is going to come out. She has 2 trading bags, and there's 1 here, so that's 3. So if we go here, 1, 2. Oh, she only gives me 1 movement. That's right. Well, that's kind of junky. I thought she gave me 2 movement. Well, let's go backwards. I'm not gonna do that. Then. I'm gonna bring Guntram out then. I have Guntram in my hand, so I can go 1, 2, and I get less money, but at least I get it this turn. So I'm gonna get my 2 money, and I could recruit this debt collector. I'm going to. The debt collector is coming out, and gonna move this up once, and that cost me 2. And since that happened, let's see, anything else happened? No, nothing else happened. So I draw back up. Let's see what we get. There's our, okay, so next time we're going to be able to go do some things with manuscripts. Good, okay, because the Abbot came out. We have the Abbot and Guntram's on the board. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, so there's that. Let's move these over. And, 1, 2, because of the amount of skulls. But then the AI gets another advanced card into its deck, moves its Viscount up. Can it build? Has 1, 2, 3 build possibilities. So no, so it will take. Oh, we might end the game on running out of deed cards, which is really bad for me because that means if I don't flip some of my debts, it's going to win on debt points because you get points for whoever flipped the most of the opposite thing. So, okay, so it got that, and then it gets to flip a debt. So it has 4 flipped debts. I'm already behind, and it wants to take a. So I'm behind 2 on that. I need to find a way. Oh man. Oh goodness. Okay. Well, that's that. It's back to me. This might be one of those games where the AI just sneaks the win out again way too quickly. 2 crosses, 2 movement. I wish I could go here, like that, because that would give me 2 points for these 2, but that's not a lot of points, and it costs 6 crosses. So we're just gonna go. We're gonna go like this. We're gonna go 1, 2, and do I have 2 black books? I have. Well, if I buy this one, I do. But that also gives me points. I think goes from 1 to 3 points. Let's see. I got to look up in the final scoring. Final scoring. Final scoring. How many points do you get for your manuscripts? Manuscripts give you points. They give you points. That's what they give you. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and do it either way, but in game scoring. So, VPs for the players have multiple. A set of manuscripts with 3 different ribbons would score 9 VP. So, that's. That's if I have a full set. I don't have a full set. Do I want to even waste my... You know, I'm not going to waste my inkwells yet on that. I think I want this one because that gives me a full set. So I don't have money. What can I even do? I have 2 gold. I could do not much with that. So let's go back. I could go 1, 2, and get a single goal, a single money. That's not very good either. I'm gonna spend all of my inkwells on that. Really? That's just unfortunate. I just don't know what to do. I could go up there and get a single money. I could go down here and get a single worker into the castle. I could... I don't have any money to go farther because I spent it on this guy over here that's underneath there. I guess I'm just going to stick with what I said I was going to do, and I'm going to buy this with all 6 of these and hope that I get another cross. And yeah, all right, so that's that. The AI is going to end it soon one way or another, so I hope that was worth it and hope that was the right choice. I don't know. All right, the AI is going to dismiss card next to it again. It's going to move 3, 1, 2, 3. And then it doesn't have any inkwell, so I can't do that. So it will flip a card. It will flip a deed. And get another stone, which it likes. And that moves up twice on that track because there's 2 skulls up here. Okay, so that is that. I forgot to draw a card at the end of my turn last time because I was so flustered. And no crosses. I really wanted one more cross. So, I guess my only hope is to try to flip some more debt over. This goes away. That's not useful. That goes there. Lender. So I have 3 trading bags on. I can only move 1 space. So the only direction I can move is up here. I can move my cards around. I get a single stone for that, which is kind of ridiculous, but we're going to move this up like this so that's out here longer and she gets to the end faster. Okay, that is everything that happened. I don't have any money to recruit. I have spent my money poorly. That's my new card, an overseer, and to the AI who might end the game. Now we move this up, and the AI is going to do what? The AI is going to dismiss another card. This one. And it's going to move 2. And then it wants to put nobles in. It doesn't have any gold, so it won't do that. And it's not showing any symbols down here, so it won't do that. And it will flip a card though. It will flip a deed because it has 2 of those and only 1 debt. It is beating me by a lot, and it's going to make a collision happen right now. So we resolve that. I have 0 criminals out, so it makes mine move over. It gets 2 more debt. Well, and then another stone. It has been a lot better at having collisions and getting debts and deeds flipped over. So that is what happens. And then this happens for me. So now I can flip I can take a deed. If I do that, I end the game though. So I need to think carefully about what I'm going to do. But the AI might end the game. So right now the AI has 4 flipped debts. I have 2. It would win on those points, but it also has 1, 2, 3, -6 points. I have -4 points. So if I do that, I would only have, that would be 4. It would get 12 points. How many points does it have on deeds? That's an important question. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 19. I have 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. With a swing, I can just, you know what? We're just going to end the game and see where it takes it. You know, or not. That's a choice. If I, the problem is that if I take that debt, it could likely hurt me. Do I have a way to flip any more debt before it goes again? That's the problem. Oh, no matter what, the game's over. So, I forgot because I have to resolve this collision at the end of my turn because the AI did that to me. Okay, so what we're going to do first is we're going to resolve this one by taking a deed, taking a debt. Oh, sorry, not taking a debt. Flipping a debt. Flipping a debt. This collision will happen after I take my turn. So I get a resource that I want, and if I play this Overseer, I could move down here, and I would get points from putting people in the castle. I could spend the 1 fleur-de-lis and 2 gold that I will have if I take a gold, and I could that would give me 2 points. Is that worth it? Or I can move over 2. I can't build, so that's not worth thinking about doing. If I trade, I could go 1, 2, and trade to 4. Would I have 4 to flip? Oh, yes. Okay, cool. So this is what I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm going to do the journeyman. The journeyman is what's going to happen. I'm going to move 1, 2, because 4 of my trading bags can get turned into flipping a single card. So I'm going to flip this. So let's say I took gold for both of those, but I have no debt that is not flipped over now. Let's see if I tied. So that's a wash on points. I tied the AI as far as that. There's going to be one more turn after this. I forgot about that. But okay, so that happened, and that was good. So all that happened. I don't have any money, and now we resolve this. I'm going to get 2 money. I can't get any deeds because they're out, so I have to take it. But I do have to take a debt. The AI doesn't move anything around because it doesn't care about that. And then I take my card, see what I get. Yeah, so I get my money after I could have recruited, so that's not helpful for this time. But there is next time, I guess, if there's something. So that's all done. The AI has to shuffle its deck. It's going to take this turn, and then we both take one more turn, and the game is over. Let's see what happens with that. All right. No skulls for the AI this time. And all right, it wants to flip a card. Of course, it's flipped one more than me, but I'm going to get it to flip one with next time. So it flips one. It takes a stone, the last stone it would want to take. It moves 2, 1, 2, and then it builds for 3, 5. It will build with 5, 6, 7, 8, because it has 1 building symbol and 6 stone. So it will do that. Build for 7. It will build right here and get a stone, and then it wants to do a noble action there. It can't. So okay, so that's the AI's turn. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I didn't. Okay, that was a super long pause on that. Here are my final three cards. Final three cards. I have the Financier, Overseer, and Architect. I do have 4 gold, so I could go 1, 2. I think that's the best thing for me to do. First of all, we resolve this. I'm going to get to flip one more. Oh, and there's another gold. Yep, this is definitely the best thing to do. Okay, so there's a gold. I'm playing my Overseer. And whenever, oh, yeah, I mean, oh well, this could have been an even better turn, but as it is, 1 fleur-de-lis, 4 gold, which is 5, so I get to put 3 workers up into the castle, which is points, and I should move 1, 2, that's where I'm at, so they're going to go all down here on this level where there's already 3, 1, 2, 3, and then I have to put one of mine here, one of mine here, one of mine here, and I get to flip something, so I will flip that because I don't have any debt left to flip. And then we look here, and it's my turn to choice. You can't quite see everything I did, but we moved these up. One went here, one went here, one went here, and that's why I got to flip over here. And then because one moved here, and there's 4 here total, I get to kick one out. I can kick my own out, or I can kick the. And there's a handy reminder card if you ever forget. On the first level, I could get 2 coins. So I do get to do this because that happened. The action down here at the bottom of the Overseer's card. But if I kick mine out, I get 2 money. If I kick the AI's out, it gets 2 money. I think I want to leave mine in because points are better than money here at the end of the game. We're going to kick the Overseer's out. It gets 2 money. Doesn't really care. And do I want to recruit? Is there any point in recruiting at the end of my turn? No, it would just shuffle. It would just shuffle back in. So no recruiting from me. That's the end of my turn. The last card I pulled was the Friar. And for the AI, here we go. Advanced card with the fleur-de-lis. It will shuffle its discard pile. That doesn't really matter. Move up one. I don't know what the word matter means, but it doesn't matter. And then if it can, it will do noble action. It can't. It can't build because it doesn't have enough stone. It only has 1 build symbol. So now it will do gain a debt and no deed because there's no deeds left. So that is the last card for the AI. And now we just do final scores. I'm going to try to make sure I don't forget anything. Let me see. End of game scoring. Let's see. It also gets 1 point for leftover resources. Yep. Okay, so we just make sure I don't forget anything. Okay, so what buildings today? I got 4 here and 2 here. 6 points on buildings on this end. That's not very good. Workers in the castle. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh wait, that's based on tier. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 6 is 11. Plus 2 is 13. Plus 2 is 15. So 15 points there so far. Transcribed manuscripts. Sets of different ribbon colors and from specific manuscripts. So I did not get a gray one, so I don't have a complete set. Again, that's on the bottom here, that if you have a complete set of gray, black, blue, and yellow manuscripts, then you get 1, 4, 9, and 6. 16 points. Let me make sure. Let's see here. Because here's an example of how they do manuscripts. 26 from the 6 from constructed. 26 from their 3 sets. So that's 16, 25. Oh, okay, 26. Oh, okay. So I do get. I have. So 9. I was doing that wrong before too. So 10 plus my. So that's 10 plus the 6 here, 16 plus 5, 21, 23, 25 points. Okay, 25 points. I'm doing slightly better than I thought. 25 points. And then, okay, so we did this, the buildings on the thing, workers in the castle, manuscripts, 25. This one also gives me points for every 2 manuscripts I have. So 1 point for every 2 manuscripts. So that's 27 because I have 4 manuscripts. 27, and then we do our deeds and deeds and debts and approved deeds. So 27, 30, 33, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. And then who had more approved or debts flipped? 42. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we both have 12. So 57 points for me. Let's see if the AI beats that 57 points. Okay, we'll go through the same way. The AI had a ton of buildings it likes to build. So 9 plus 4 is 13, plus 13 over here is 26. So 26 for the AI so far. 26 plus 3 is 29, plus no manuscripts. It did not get the castle leader card this time, which is good. Unpaid debts. Minus 6, so 26 and 29 minus 6 is 23, and then it got the 12 points for tying me on most flipped debts. 29, 41, and this is where it's going to go get up there. 44, 47, 50, 53, 56, 59, 60. So 60 to my 57. It beat me again by 3 points. I really, really like the AI. It's hard. It does stupid, sneaky things right there at the end. I think part of what threw me off, if I had been able to get a gray, and these are randomized, right? But if I had been able to get like this gray 4, that would have given me another complete set. That would have given me 7 more points. Yeah, 7 more points would have pushed me right past. So there's a little bit of randomness, but overall, 57 to 60, tight game, important decisions. It's a lot of fun. I really, really like this game. I really like how the AI plays. It plays well. It's well thought out. It's a lot of fun. Just don't forget to count your manuscripts the right way, and don't let the AI have more advanced cards than it should. Make sure that you catch that symbol, that the symbol that lets it dismiss cards from here, rather than adding cards from its advanced deck to its discard pile. Those will make differences. If you do that, you'll have a lot of fun. It's a good game. Yeah, thanks for watching. Happy gaming. Catch you later.